Grandmama, I'm not even going to try to guess what you're about to do. I can't tell. Looks like the air fryer.
It's the air fryer. It's Italian style pork rind crumbs or
Okay.
panko pork rind panko. It's Italian seasoning. It's Parmesan cheese, garlic powder, salt, pepper, and little chicken steaks,
Okay.
little pieces of chicken breast. Now,
All
I
right.
haven't touched it yet. Now, I want to address something this morning since I'm working with chicken. Uh, some people are concerned that I don't wash my hands enough when I'm cooking. I keep a sink of bleach water, all the hot, soapy bleach water all the time, and I wash my hands numerous times. And I usually have a towel that's got bleach water on it sitting on my table. And if I touch something, I'll reach over and with my fingers, I'll reach over and wipe my fingers. This has bleach water on it. This used to be aqua, but I've used it so much in my bleach water till it's turned it a light green. So I just wanted to address that. I do not wear gloves in the kitchen. I cook with my hands. That's the way my mama did it. That's the way I was brought up. But I am a very clean cook. So that's just a little something I wanted to throw out there this morning.
And every time we
And
turn the camera off, which you won't always be able to know
you
when you're
never
viewing
know.
this,
That's right.
she goes and washes her hands
And
in bleach water.
I wash my salt and pepper shakers. Anything I touch, I wash. I wash my counters down with bleach water. I have a little spray bottle with bleach water or Clorox wipes. I wipe my stove down. Everything, my like this. If I touch it after I've touched the meat, it's washed. It's wiped down. So that's just a little something I just wanted to put out there this
And
morning.
that's the way
So
the restaurant inspectors taught you to do it,
we
wasn't
had we used to own a restaurant, and I do it the way that I had to do it in the restaurant. And so I do it at home the same way. So,
And
all
of
right.
course, some people are extremely cautious, so
Yeah,
they may go a lot further than you, and
yeah.
that's all
And
right.
that's okay. That's okay for them. All right. Okay. All right. Now, this morning I'm going to show you how to do chicken two ways. I'm going to do it very low carb in the air fryer. And then Kale is here again today. And so I am going to be making some chicken tenders for him. But I'm going to be using gluten-free flour. Uh, but it's going to be fried in grease. So I just wanted to show you two ways that I'm going to do it. I'll eat this one, and Roy probably will too. I've just got 4 pieces of chicken here because my air fryer is not very big, and that's about all it'll take. And I have sprayed a little bit of oil on the bottom of my, matter of fact, that's some bacon grease where I cooked some bacon in my air fryer, and I just left it there so it would oil the little insert here. And I'm not gonna spray any oil when you cook in the air fryer meat and you uh, batter it. You have to spray like olive oil on it because it to give it a little oil. But these panko, these pork rind crumbs, they have oil in them, so I don't have to do that. And I'm gonna make mine Italian this morning. So I'm gonna salt and pepper my chicken. And I'm going to use this hand. Now this hand has not touched the chicken.
Just relax, Grandma. It wasn't bad.
Well, I don't want. Yeah, it's okay. All right, now I'm just going to pepper one side. Now I'm going to take my garlic. Now I've touched it with these hands, not these fingers right here. I'm going to sprinkle a little garlic on it, and I'm going to put a little Parmesan cheese, just the grated kind. I'm going to put it in my panko crumbs, and I'm going to put a little bit more of my my Italian seasoning in my breadcrumbs here. Okay, now it takes a good many of the pork rind crumbs, so I've got a good many in this thing here, and if there's any left, it will be chunked. I will not use it because it's had chicken in it. So, all right, I'm just going to coat these really, really well with my pork rind crumbs, and I'm just going to lay them in. This is so good, y'all. It is delicious. And it's very, very, very low carb. Because your pork rind crumbs, they don't have any carbs in it. None of your seasonings have carbs. Your chicken doesn't have carbs. So this is basically no carb right here. And it is so good. All right. I got one more. I think I can get in there. All right. And I'm going to also show y'all how I do my gluten-free ones, because there are a lot of people out there that are low carb. There are a lot of people that are gluten-free and not low carb. And I try to cover all bases. I try to cover low sugar, no sugar, low carb, gluten-free. I try to cover it all. Not in every dish, but on my channel, that's what I try to do.
And
Okay?
we're very conscious of diabetics, but we just can't be specific to the
Right.
diabetic because the diabetic has to follow their doctor's
Right.
instructions.
Yes.
And,
Okay. Now,
but we have a lot of diabetics watching and
yes,
talking
we
to
do.
us
Yes, we
about the
do.
recipes. And
You can usually take any of my recipes and you can make it lower carb, lower sugar, that's friendly to a diabetic. So
and if we're putting something that's not diabetic safe, we most of the times we're saying, okay, this is high test food,
right.
meaning
Yes.
it's got sugar and flour and everything in it.
Yes. All right. Washing my hands. And I'll put this in my sink. Now, I'm going to put it in my air fryer. And I'm going to turn my air fryer on. And I'm going to put it on 350. And I'm going to cook it for, first time I'm going to cook it for 7 minutes. And then I'll check it. And if it's brown, I'll turn it over and cook it for another probably 5 minutes. I think it takes like 10 to 12 minutes because those are thin. But I'll do it to the internal temperature. For me, I want it 165 degrees. So, all right, I'm going to get all this put up. I'll get all my other out, and then we'll be right back. Okay. All right. Now, the way I do not buy chicken tenders or chicken strips in the grocery store. I will buy a big pack of chicken breasts, and they're usually huge. And I will cut them in two, and then I will cut them in little, when I'm doing strips for the kids or something, then I'll cut them in little strips. And if I'm doing chunks, then I'll cut them in little chunks. But this is just the way, and it's so much cheaper than buying the chicken tenders. So I'm going to salt. Now this is soaking in buttermilk. I've had it in buttermilk for like an hour. Now I like for my meat to be not room temperature, but not straight out of the refrigerator. So it's been sitting out in this buttermilk for about 45 minutes or an hour. All right. Now I'm going to put a little bit of garlic in here. And I'm going to put a little bit a little bit of pepper and a little bit of salt because I season my
Panko or your
flour.
flour.
I was trying to do two things at one time and I can't do that. I'm going to put a little bit of Parmesan cheese in my flour because I just think it'll just be another element. All right. I've got my deep fryer on back here, if y'all have watched me very much, y'all know I have two fryers. I have this one, and then I have a smaller one that I do my okra and my squash and my fried tomatoes, things like that in. So this is called a fry granddaddy, and I've got a fry daddy. So I do a lot of things in a cast iron skillet, but when I'm frying something like this that I want to deep fry, I usually get out my little deep fryers. All right.
But you can do it in an iron
But you
skillet.
can do it in any kind of skillet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or a boiler if you wanted it deep.
Yeah. But you don't have to deep fry it. You can put like an inch or two of grease in a pan and fry it on your stovetop. That's just up to you, however your preference, ever how you want to do it.
Most of her boilers, the bottoms aren't even anymore. She's hit me on the head with them so many times. They got sort of knots on them.
He wants to get by Granddaddy.
All right.
Kale's working on a project this morning. You want to come over here, baby, and tell him hey? Okay.
This is his electronics test kit.
Yep, he's working on a project this morning. He's spending the night with me, so he brought him something.
I kind of broke that little piece right here, but all you have to do is take that right there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you broke one little piece. Okay.
So I think you put a piece of paper.
All right. Well, we can do that.
And then spin it.
Oh, wow, that's cool, baby.
Oh, my.
That is cool.
Show him how your experiment is spinning.
He has built that this morning.
Oh, my goodness.
Show him the inside.
Uh-huh.
See?
So he wired it up so it'll spin.
Yep, and he turns it on. And it's
there
spinning.
It goes.
Oh, my goodness, Kale, that's wonderful.
You're doing well, son.
All right. Let me get this off my hands. Okay. My grease is hot. I've got it on 350. You can come out here, baby. And it's only going to take 5 or 6 minutes to cook these. And I'm going to cook them to the internal temperature is 165 also. So, all right. We'll be back whenever I start to turn well, I've only got 16 seconds. So y'all give me a second. And we're going to check our air fryer. Chicken. Okay. Can y'all see that?
Oh, my.
All right.
Looks good to me.
It's not quite as brown as I want it, so I'm going to let it cook 2 more minutes. That'll be 9 minutes. And then I'm going to turn it and check the temperature to see what the internal temperature is. And so we'll be back whenever this cooks 2 more minutes.
Now, what would your great-grandmother say if you said, I'm cooking it in the air fryer?
Oh, she wouldn't know what I was talking about.
Your brain has left your body, Rose.
I'm checking the temperature, and it's 149 degrees. So that's after 9 minutes. I'm going to turn it, and I'm going to cook it for, I know, woo, I'm going to cook it for 3 more minutes, and then I'll check it. I may have to cook it 4. So,
what temperature are you cooking it on?
350. I'm cooking it on 350. And this will be 9, 10, 11. This will be 12 minutes. So I think it'll be done after 12 minutes. We'll see. But, all right. We got 2.5 minutes on that. My chicken is frying behind me. We're going to I made us a beautiful green salad. Now this is what I'll have. I'll have my air fried chicken and my green salad.
That's beautiful, but it ain't green. It's red and orange.
then I've got some green beans back here that I'm going to cook, and because Kale's here, I made him some corn. So that's what we're going to have for lunch. But we'll be back in just a few minutes.
What you think, Grandma?
Okay. I cooked it 3 more minutes. The internal temperature is 168. 168. Okay. It's done.
I'm going to show y'all how pretty this is. Wow. Does that not look good?
I'm telling you.
No grease. Just
no
air
grease.
fry.
As far as I know, no carbs. All right. That's how quick and easy you can have a delicious, low carb piece of,
that panko is good.
yes. Oh, me. That,
gives it a different flavor.
That, I get it in my pork rind, crumbs. I get it in barbecue. It's in plain. They have Cajun and they have Italian. My favorite is Cajun. That's my favorite. I love it. But I wanted to go the Italian way this morning. So you did. Oh goodness, that's good, baby. He's all the time making something. But okay, my chicken tenders are ready.
I'll put it on camera. Stand in front of the camera. Is that something you painted?
No, I used to spin.
Oh, okay. Use the spinning machine. Well, that's pretty.
You pour the paint on it, then you that's the thing.
You pour the paint on it and then it spins out like that. That's unique, isn't it, buddy?
All right, my chicken tenders are ready. Now,
your chicken ain't no readier than Roy is. I'll tell you that. I'm getting hungry. And it's just, what over there, 10:32?
This is gluten-free right here. All right. Now,
wow.
We've got a salad. I've got corn. I'm cooking my green beans. As soon as they get ready, we're going to be ready to eat. I'll show y'all the plate when we get through.
Gluten-free, sugar-free.
All of this is gluten-free, but this is low carb, and this is done with gluten-free flour. So we'll be back when I get it all together. All right, y'all, this is a family affair.
This is food.
Kale has got his salad, green beans, corn, and his gluten-free chicken tenders. Roy has got his salad, green beans, and our low, no carb, I guess, chicken in the air fryer. So, all right. Cut me a little piece of that chicken. Yeah. All right, Kale, taste of your chicken. See how you like it. Oh, yeah. That's good. That's good, isn't it, baby?
We taught him well how to say that, didn't we, darling?
His mom is really careful. They eat gluten-free a lot. They eat a lot less sugar. He doesn't get a whole lot of sugar. So he loves to come to Grandma's because I cook like his mom likes for him to eat. Plus, it's good, isn't it, baby? Y'all, if you've never done chicken like this in the air fryer, do it. Simple, easy, just
healthy food.
Healthy.
Delicious food.
I mean, good grief. Look at this plate. Look at that. Now, who wouldn't want to eat that? Okay. Now, if you notice, I didn't put corn on ours because it's got
carbs in it.
It's got a lot of carbs in it, and I'm trying to make this plate really low carb. So, all right. Food feeds the family.
Family feeds the heart. God feeds the soul.
That's right. Y'all make you some delicious, healthy food.
And y'all come back and share this video with somebody that you know that would like to see.
Yes. And that eats like this. We'll see y'all next time.